curiously sentient plant-like creature favoring warm climes, both tropical and arid. The horns on their heads are used for cracking rock salt, from which they draw the salinity that sustains their life. The vines spreading like a mask from their necks have led to the classification of these creatures as a subvariety of Mandragora. Apparently, however, the distinctive veiny ruff is a source of much frustration to the creatures, and they can often be seen clawing at them, looking much like irritated pets clawing at a leash. Easily identified by its band of colored plumage, which rivals even that of the most exotic jungle fowl, this creature makes its home in the sun-baked desert climes of Ivalis. Adventurers be warned, its cheerfully colorful appearance belies a violent nature, and its beak is sharp as the weapon after which it is named. Generally feeding upon smaller creatures, they have also been known to gather in packs for the hunting of larger prey. Yensa, being a great sandfish, living in the sand sea of the Yagdi Yensa that, when full-grown, becomes a bull Yensa. Though commonly found moving through the sands, they do occasionally surface, their outside being covered in a sheath of bony scales, from beneath which is secreted a viscous slime having the likeness of a membrane, this being to repel the intrusion of sand. The Urutan Yensa have learned the art of harnessing these beasts as an excellent means of travel across the trackless Sandsea. Wyvern. This strain of dragon possesses both the sharpened talons of a tyrant worm and the wings of a wyvern, the latter having been traded for forelimbs at some point in the creature's eons-long development. Particularly fond of the flesh of Danbania, fond of the flesh of Danbania fish, they wheel through the upper air, searching with keen eye for their next meal. Of the same strain, the more aged individuals are called bellwyvern, thought to be emissaries of the war gods for their effect on warriors in the field, who are inspired to great acts of foolhardy courage and bravery by the merest sight of these mighty creatures in motion. Danbania, being a variety of ichthon, traveling the desert regions in flocks, formed around a lone bull, Danbania. It is a peculiarity of their physiology that a bone juts forth from the lower jaw like a spear. Their brownish-yellow coloration perfectly blends in with the sands, camouflaging them from their greatest natural predator, the wyvern. Their fins are highly evolved for scooping at the wind, lifting them upwards, and by flapping them as a bird flaps its wings, they can fly with ease. Salamand entity. When the gods looked down on man, shivering in his ignorance, they bestowed upon him the gift of fire. So did the gods give both warmth and knowledge to man. Gradually man grew wiser and made many things. Yet when war came, he used the fire of the gods for the taking of life, and the gods became angry, scorching the world. In this inferno was born the Salamand entity.